Hey guys, it's Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a game about making a musical trio called Upstaged. Upstaged is a 2 to 4 player game where players are trying to get artists to come to join their team, kind of like in the similar vein as like The Voice or American Idol or something like that. So you're trying to play cards to move the artist towards you. You're trying to collect a certain genre of artists, like there's country, pop, hip hop, and I think rock, R&B, I'm not sure. But there's 4 different genres that you're trying to collect. You're also trying to get sets of sequential numbers, so you want cards that have a value of 6, 7, 8, so on and so forth. You'd like to have artists with a certain focus, like singing, well, not singing, but, musical notes, diamonds, whatever. And you also want to have everybody on your genre on your team. The tricky part here is the stage is going to be rotating. So you may have some good plans to bring some of your artists to your team, but somebody could foil it by rotating the stage. That's interesting. Let's go to the table and see how that plays out. Alright, so here's a game of Upstaged, set up for 2 players, almost. To set up, you're going to put these little runways into the box. This is live TV mode on the back. You can see it has less options. That's rehearsal mode, but I'm going with live TV mode. Each player is going to get a genre that they like. So this player has rock, that player has pop, and each player is going to get 4 cue cards. And then that's set up. So I'll go ahead and explain how we're going to play this when I start playing. So we'll give each of these players 4 cards. Alright, so what you're going to do, on your turn, you're going to do 2 actions. You can play a cue card as an action, as one action. You can discard 2 of the same color cue cards to move 1 artist up 1 space. And then you're going to refill your hand back up to 4. If the stage is ever empty, you're going to flip a new artist card, and you're going to put it in a direction of one of the runways. So if I can read this, the text, that means this is coming my way. So that's how that works. And that's how you're going to play. The goal of the game is to get 4 artists on your team, and then you're going to discard one of the artists, and you want to try to get all your type of genre. You want to try to get the numbers in chronological order. You want to get a focus. Like if you look at this, you'd like to get a focus of all the same symbol on your people. There are a few wilds, just a little, trying to get the most points. And each card has point value too, so this one's 7, among other things. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. So the rock player will go first. There isn't a player on the stage, an artist on the stage, so they will put an artist on the stage. They don't want pop or R&B. I think this is R&B. So they're going to send that to the opponent direction because they want pop, so we'll send it that way. And let's see, here's what cards look like. I'll show you a little bit. They're going to have some flavor text at the top, and they're going to have actions at the bottom. So in this case, I could turn the arena 90 or 100 degrees. So the tricky thing about this game is the stage is always going to be shifting. So it could go like this, and then now this artist is facing that player. Or it could come like this, and it would be facing toward me, and then now this artist is going to be coming my way. But I had it heading this way, so that's how we're going to leave it for now. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to discard. I don't want to do any of these actually. I'm going to go ahead and play this. I'm going to discard a card, and all artists will move forward. So I will discard a card. All artists will move forward. Now for my second action, the stage is empty. We'll get another artist out, and it's another pop or R&B, so we'll go ahead and send it that way again because I'm a jerk. And then I'm going to go ahead and play both of these. I can play 2 of the same color and move 1 artist. And I'm going to go ahead and move this one, so that one in turn move that one. And this player now has 2 of the genre that they don't want coming toward them. That was my turn. I played 3 cards, so I'm going to draw 4, back up to 4. And now I have 4 cards. Alright, now it's pop player's turn. Stage is empty. Flip an artist. They want green, so they're going to send that their way. Let's see. Actually, they're going to send it my way. And they are going to hope that they can turn it later. Actually, they'll send it to me and hope they can turn it. All right. So she's going to play this, discard a card, and move all artists forward. So she will discard this card. All artists move forward. This one's coming my way. For the second action, they get a new one. Country, no one wants that. Put that way, and then I'm going to go ahead and play these two to move this one forward just to get it off the stage. All right, back to the rock player. Stage is empty. What is this? Green. They'll put the green over here. All right, let's see. I'm going to turn the arena 90 degrees. So I'd like to turn it this way, because I don't want the green going to that player. And then I'm going to turn it 180 degrees. So we will do this. So she ended up getting one of the green ones back to where it was. That's fine. All right, picking up 2 cue cards because I'm done. All right, back to pop. I lost some cards. I lost my cards. That's fine. I'll just get 4 new ones. All right. All right, so back to the rock player. Let's see. That might have been rock. I think it's Pop's turn. So they are going to play these two. They're going to move an artist forward. So they're going to go ahead and move this one forward. And then they will... I'll go ahead and play this one. Artist move forward and then rotate 180 degrees. So that one's out. When an artist goes out on a non-player, it just goes to the bottom of the deck. Oh, and I dropped it on the floor. Good job. All right. And then they're going to draw back up to 4. Oh, that one doesn't move. Sorry. Draw back up to 4. All right, back to pop. They're going to go ahead and move the artist forward. So they will go there. This one goes there. This one goes there. That one's out. All right, so now the stage is empty. We have a country guy, so we'll put that this way. And then, let's see. They're going to go ahead and play these two to move Melody out, and that'll be their first pop artist. All right, so they are done with their turn. Draw back up to 4, and it will be the rock player's turn. And that's how you're going to keep playing until everybody has 4 artists. There is a situation where you could get upstaged, so that means you'll get your 5th artist. What happens there is you have to discard one of your artists, and you just kind of, it could mess you over. Like if you have everything set up the way you want, you could get this 5th artist that really messes you over. So you're going to try to manipulate the board so that doesn't happen, but it could. And whoever has the most points at the end of the game is going to be the winner. So let's go up to the top, see what they think about it. All right, so that was Upstaged. This is an interesting little game. It's essentially a card game, but the board moves around. So when you're playing the cards out to the table, you're putting them on the part of the table they can turn. Like this is the runway that you saw in the preview, or the run through. So you're getting cards on these runways, and then it could be moving to your opponent. So you might have 3 rock guys lined up. You're trying to collect rock guys, and then somebody comes in, flips that 180 degrees, and then you got to try to get that back to your side. It's an interesting concept of a game, and I like the theme too, because I play in a band. I like to play music, singing competitions or something I enjoy watching on TV. So playing a game about that is really interesting to me. I'll show you a little bit of the art because I didn't go into that a ton. Here's what the artist cards look like. They're all going to be similar, just different colors. Each color is a different genre. So they're going to have the name, character, focus, points, and what genre they are. There's also cue cards. They're going to be different colors, which mean certain things, but really you're just looking at what it does at the bottom. So it's going to give you an action right here that you can do during the game to help you get artists on your team. And that's all the components. There's artist cards, cue cards, the cool stick of, you know, the box is the board, upside down. The box is the board, you know. That's kind of interesting, and a few games do that, and that's not something that you see all the time. So yeah, I enjoyed this game. It was interesting and fun. It's quick, 15 minutes for 4 players. I've only played it at 2, but even then it's even faster because you only have 2 people playing instead of 4. You're just going to play cards, spin it around, collect sets of cards. It's essentially a set collection game done in an interesting way. So if you like set collection, like little quick card games, you like interesting themes about music, go check this out. I'm Jason with the Board Game Mechanics, and keep gaming.